Rebels are trying to flank us! I was civilian targeted.
I could do this all day.
Terminal controlled.
What's up, agents? Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's video is going to be the Lone Wolf PvE build. If you guys are looking for a build to play with solo from story all the way to legendary and absolutely blitz through it, have no issues, even in the summit, legendary summit, it's a breeze. You can do up to 700,000 damage to health with your AR and have just below 70,000 armor regen, and also have a shield, the one that you can utilize with your assault rifle that lasts constantly and can take a huge amounts of fire from the NPCs, even in legendary missions. Now, if you saw from the gameplay, you would notice that some of the dogfights with the mechanical dogs, with the snipers, I actually could just rush up to the terminals and shoot them and tank all the damage. That is due to my armor regen and my shield capabilities, which we will go through in a second. Now, another thing to mention is you can actually one clip 3 NPCs. With one clip, 3 NPCs with this build. It's not exactly the highest amount of damage you can get, because normally close range you would use an SMG or a shotgun, but I wanted something that I could make use of from ranges, because you don't want to just be rushing. Like my solo legendary builder was a bit difficult to use for a lot of players. Running up, getting close to the NPCs is very difficult, because you have to you have to get the kills as fast as possible. Your build has to be pretty decent, and you have to know where to go and how to move, and sometimes you get caught off guard. This will be a bit easier to use, and I think this is actually what I've been using for the last week and a half, doing any kind of solo content in the game. So as you saw from the gameplay, I showed a few demonstrations, but I will be streaming with this build. This is what I'm going to be using in the live streams today, so make sure to come follow me on Twitch. Links will all be in the description. So the first thing we're going to go through is the specialization. I've decided to go for technician. The reason being is because of the artificial hive. Now, a lot of people run the res hive that brings you back to life when you go down. I agree with that, but this will stop you from going down in the first place. Like I said before, I have some gameplay in the beginning of the video where I got into a bit of trouble, and I was on the back foot and I was about to die, and I pulled out my shield and it was constantly getting regened by a very strong artificial hive because of skill efficiency getting buffed from the Memento backpack. That's why I really do recommend giving this a go. Keep it on your back. It'll actually heal your shield automatically for you, and you can just hold it out, especially if you get into a bit of trouble, which I did in the beginning of the video. So hopefully you guys picked up on that. If you didn't, just go quickly, have a rewind and have a look. It's quite interesting. I tanked a whole room of NPCs, so make sure this is on. I really do recommend it. Give it a try. You won't regret it, because the shields are really good in this game, especially because we have quite a decent skill tier from Amped, which gives us an extra skill tier +1, because the Memento bag gives us 1, this gives us 2, and then the shield, I think we have like a tier 4 or 5 shield, so I'll showcase that because blues increase your shield tiers as well. So have assault rifle damage on. I think some of the gameplay you guys saw, I actually didn't have AR damage on, but it doesn't really matter too much. You can hit about 700k with this on, just maybe a bit over 700k to health damage, because a lot of NPCs have got health, the green bars on top of the armor bars. That's why I prefer to use ARs in any kind of difficult content, but it's completely up to you. You can use whatever gun you want, but I wanted to stay from longer ranges. This could even work with a rifle build if you just tweak it a little bit, but I'll show you demonstrate different kinds of ways you can alter this build. So once you've chosen your specialization, like I always say, you don't have to use that one if you don't want to. With this build, I really wanted to get the most out of quite a few aspects. We've got a lot of damage, just over 100% crit damage, whilst getting 25% more weapon damage from this and from the Memento bag, which puts our base weapon damage over 120,000 a bullet. We can hit, like I said, just over 700k. Also, we've got a decent amount of armor regen. Currently, previously, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Memento bag, it would stay on you. The stacks would stay from the firing range to here where I'm standing, but currently it's not. I don't know if they fixed it. It was a hot fix. I normally have 68,000 armor regen. That's what I obtain from a fully stacked Memento bag. This just suits my playstyle. I can do a lot of damage from range. My shield is constantly getting regened, and I have a lot of armor regen myself, which allows me to tank a lot and run through the content. So I really do believe utilizing these pieces is the best way to get the most of everything. And make sure you do have max crit chance though, because otherwise Obliterate will not really work for you, and you won't be able to get the stacks. Let's go over each individual piece. So 1.3 million armor I feel like is the sweet spot. You can go for more damage if you really do want to, like for example maybe putting a red there. It's up to you, but for me I found the right balance. I like having it half off. So with the weapon that I've chosen is the G36, because it's really good and I enjoy the way it fires. I do a lot of damage. You could use the FAL, you can use ACR, you can use whatever you want. It's completely up to you guys. The FAMAS is also really good, but make sure to utilize in sync, because when you pull out your shield, you're still doing 30% weapon damage, and make sure damage to dogs out of cover is active, and all your mods are crit chance to make sure you do reach that 60%. If you are over it and below it, just alter your build and try and not do that, because you really do need 60%, because Obliterate works off of that. That's where most of our damage comes from. Pistol, whatever you want, perfect breadbasket. You can use the Liberty or the Regulus. It's completely up to you if you run out of ammo in the directives. If directives are on the legendary mode, it's up to you guys, but use a Nemesis as a secondary. You can one-shot the first NPC before you even start fighting them, and it's also good against the hunters. So let's go through the pieces now. We've got a Balston Armory. Why? Because of the 1% armor regen. We've got armor regen rolled with armor and crit chance with another crit chance mod over there to make sure we hit that 60% cap. Then with the chest piece, we've gone for Fenris. Now I wanted base assault rifle damage. If you wanted to use a different gun, I would change this and put whatever gun you're using. Obliterate is a very, very strong talent, probably the best in slot, because glass cannon gives you the same, but that's multiplicative damage. Remember, this is different, so it won't hit as hard, but it will be very close, and you don't get the amplified damage to yourself. So we're getting 25% weapon damage. Really, it's really strong. I've got headshot damage, crit chance, and weapon damage. If you're on console, go for crit damage there, and I've modded crit damage 12%, which is very, very nice. Then the holster, I've gone for Grupo just to get extra crit damage to get me over that 100% mark. Crit damage rolled again with crit chance. Backpack Memento, you guys know about this. The small buffs and then the long-term buffs, the short buffs, long-term buffs. To be honest, the bonus armor is very nice. We do get skill efficiency, which works with the artificial hive. But for every trophy we collect, we get 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and another 3% armor regen, which is very, very nice. Max stack is 30, and it lasts quite long. I don't know if they fixed it, like I said before. It feels like it used to never go away, but it seems like now it does. But let me know in the comments. So the gloves have gone for Cheska because you want to reach that 60% crit chance on the one piece is quite vital. Crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage. Knee pads, obviously we're going to be using Emperor's Guard. For that 1% armor regen, I'm not going to complain. Explosive resistance is nice. You can tank. You guys know in legendary missions, those NPCs just spam those grenades constantly, and I actually think rolling explosive resistance is very vital on a build like this. I could actually do with some more, but it's okay. I've just left it on there. It's up to you, whatever you have there. It's not easy to get those knee pads, so try and farm them if you can. Artificial Hive, make sure you have that. Just put your best mods on it, and your shield. It is actually a tier 5, which is really nice. Make sure you guys have the right mods, health mods and active regeneration. No, you don't even need active regeneration. Just put health mods and probably holstered regen, because the Artificial Hive will only heal your shield when you've actually deployed it. So the damage bonus, you can use that as well, or shield health damage bonus. Holstered regen would be something you could use, but don't use active regen, because active regen, the Artificial Hive will be doing that for you. So that's not something you need to be delving into. So make sure you guys have this. Obviously my shade tick level is 1000, so I've got my max out crit damage. Let's look over the stats. Just keep that in mind when you are looking at this, depending on what kind of shade tick level you are. 60% crit chance, 100% crit damage. Obviously the weapon damage is huge. We can one clip 3 NPCs with this build, like I said. Don't worry about this. The memento bag will amplify all of that. You can pause the video if you want to see anything else. Like I said, it'll be 68,000 armor regen with this build, and it's really, really good. Even the skills work well. The skill haste goes up immensely. So yeah, that's the Lone Wolf PvE build. Let me know if you guys like this and you're going to give it a try. I really do my best with this build playing solo. It really works well. Like I said before, huge armor regen, high shield health, good skills. You can run around and just blitz through NPCs on any kind of difficult content. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing everybody in the next video. Peace out, legends.